Hello everybody, Chain here, or the Dawn of the Creeper, and welcome back to Let's Make a Game Together series. And I guess the next thing in our game is to create an intro so that we can have the player have some understanding of the world around him and what he's going to experience in the game. Him or her, that is. So I guess the first thing would be to let's go and create a new map that's blank, because we're going to want to have purely story based. So we'll name it blank intro. And let's go ahead and give this a parallax. Let's just scroll through them. Alright, I'm kind of like cloudy sky 1 or 2. I'll go with 2. And we'll have it loop horizontally by 1. And what that will look like in game will be this. So we'll go ahead and put our starting location up here. Start up the game. And that's what it'll look like. Now please excuse that. I don't know why it keeps on doing that, but after I got a new monitor, it has been adjusting its size on its own, and it's actually 720p still, but the game, my computer decides to tell it otherwise. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll go ahead and keep the character up there, and we'll create a new event right here saying, what will it say? It will say unknown voice, since unknown voices tend to be the most compelling way to tell a story. So we're going to have it, and okay, I'm using a plugin right now. I added a few of them. First is, actually, Message Core is the only one. And what this will do is allow me to create larger message boxes due to the altered base game size. And it will also allow me to auto-wrap words and give name tags. Those are the main reasons I use it. So let's go and give him his name. And down here, let's do, and this is how you're going to do a name. You're going to do \n, and then you're going to do all those little squigglies, and then you're going to do the name. So we're doing unknown voice. There we go. So now it will say above the person's name, unknown voice. And we'll have him say, welcome. To the land of, and I'm doing this right now. We'll do variable 5 as the name of the world that we're creating, and that will be our choice for today. What should the world be named? I'll leave 5 different Actually, I'll leave 3 different choices, and if you guys don't like those, you guys can comment in the description, leaving your guys' own name, suggestion, and maybe we can find out what we will call this world. But for right now, it will be variable 5, since we can change variable 5 to, we can change it to, what's it called? To text. So now that we're done with that, we can say, welcome to the land of that. We are in dire need of your help. Now what should the plot be? I'm actually going to leave the plot up until the 3rd episode, because that's whenever I will be checking the results on the last poll that we did for his name. I mean, not for his name. For his class. And based on his class, I'm going to want to create a story based around the class. And we'll keep on creating new ideas based on what you guys want throughout this entire game. So, now that we have him saying we are in dire need of your help, we can go ahead and do, are you willing to help us? And we'll go ahead and give them yes or no. And I'm going to pull a Pokemon here, and I'm going to say unknown voice. Surely I misheard you. I can't spell. Surely I heard that wrong. And that will be the end of that. And then it will go ahead and jump to label. Try again. And we'll go ahead and pull it, the label try again right up here. There we go. So what will happen is whenever it starts up, it will say, well, blah blah blah, welcome to the land, we are in dire need of your help, are you willing to help? And then you will say yes or no. But if you say no, it will say, surely I heard that wrong, and then it will restart the entire thing. Now, if I wanted to not restart the entire thing, I would just put it right there instead. So that way it would skip the introduction text and tell them to try again. Now, alternatively, we can give them a second set of choices by going down here. And we can do label try again right there. And we can do slash in unknown voice. And he'll say, now I will ask you again. Are you willing to help? There we go. And we're going to want to create a second jump to label. We're going to delete that. Second jump to label. We can actually just copy this. So what we're going to want to do is up here, when yes, it will say awesome. No, we want the name. We'll have it saying awesome. I will send a companion to help you your journeys. Travels. Because I can't spell. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, paste it down here. And after that's all done, I'm going to put in a jump to label right here and finished. And labels are a nice way to alternatively, it's pretty much a way of creating event pages without actually using more event pages than you need. And it may look messy, but if you get used to it, then it can become very easy rather than scrolling through tons of pages trying to find out which one you were looking for. So now that we have that done, we're going to want to go ahead and create a label right here called finish. And we're going to go ahead and do there we go. So we'll go ahead and do that, and this one will be transparent. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure this guy's on auto run. And let's go ahead and start the game. Alright, welcome to the land of Zero. We'll be changing that later. We are in dire need of your help. Are you willing to help us? You can say yes. Awesome. Okay, and as you can see, it will adjust if you try to change it, but it will say, awesome, I will send a companion to help you on your travels. Weird magic stuff, pow pow magic. So, I actually forgot how to do break lines, but I'll figure that out before next episode. Now, the alternate path that I didn't show you was to say, no, I don't want to help. And you go ahead and say no. It'll say, surely I heard that wrong. Now I'll ask you again, are you willing to help? You say no, and it'll repeat it. So as you can see, we're already on that separate line of code that we put in. It'll say, awesome now, yada yada. And it will keep on repeating that because we don't have anywhere to go to or anything to do yet. So we can go ahead and throw him over there so that we can remember to do more with him later. And we can go ahead and create a new map and do home or something. We'll just leave it at home. And I have a bad tendency to instantly hit enter after creating the name. So I might be doing it a little bit more than I would like to. Let's go ahead and get some music in here. So during the intro, we want something peaceful. We want something peaceful as I click on the suspense song. Alright, that's good. And now for the whole music. Well, we can do something corny for the music. Since it's like you're home and you're getting into a new game and you're like, okay, I'm pumped for this. So we'll go ahead and create the house 25 by 17. And we'll do, we don't need to change that. That's good. Now I'm going to create a small house right now and I'll be right back after I finish with that. Alright, so I went ahead and built up a little house, and I know this isn't a good house at all. I'm not good at mapping, that's what my friend is usually good at. So let's put a little door right there. And then we can go back over to blank intro and go down here. And after everything else is done, we will fade out screen. And then we'll change transparency to off. And then we will transfer player over to home right there. And he will be facing the left. There we go. And we're done here. So over here we're going to go back over here and we're going to go up into the corner, create a new event, blank event. I'll just do an event. And we can come down here, do fade in screen, and then do control switch A on new event page. There we go. So this one will have run auto run, and just to test it to see if everything went well. Alright, welcome to the land of Zero. We are in dire need of your help. Are you willing to help us? No, I don't feel like that one. Surely I heard that wrong. Now I'll ask you now I'll ask you again. Are you willing to help? Sure. Alright, yada yada. Still need to fix that. And not working right. Okay. Okay, that's why. I put auto run on the wrong one. So quickly just saying yes this time. Alright, it's still not working. Fade in screen. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired right now, and I keep on missing little things like that. Alright, just skip, yes, 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 yes. There we go. And after that, we'll be able to have some little dialogue that goes on just around there. So I guess the next thing to do would be to change the player to start transparent, so that now it will look like this. And then your character will appear right there. Alright everybody, so thank you guys for watching episode 2. In this episode we managed to build an intro and build a house that we will be messing with next episode hopefully. So without further ado, see you guys later.